Alright guys, Jeremy Dodger. Doing a little video basically to say how unsatisfied I am with RST in their textile range. Well, I can't actually speak for the whole of their textile range, but I can certainly speak for the TrackTech range. And this is not leathers, again this is textiles. They're so-called waterproofs. When I first passed my test last year in March, funny enough I'd got only the coat I've got on now, which was a second-hand one I brought off a friend. And a couple of months later, after passing, I brought me and the missus both RST. Well, I had the TrackTech range, top and bottoms, and she had the Brooklyn, the feminine range. You know, women look with the RST, fancy girly writing and whatever. So anyway, hers, she's hardly used it, I will say, but she's had absolutely no problems with it at all. And I've worked out why I have with mine. Mine, literally not long after owning it, it was just at the beginning of summer, so the weather was like hit and miss, and I got about 2 or 3 weeks after owning it, I got caught out, and it absolutely pissed it down. And needless to say, I then found out that the top to start with wasn't waterproof. So I took it back to the shop I brought it from, and they swapped it under a warranty. So just gave me a brand new one basically, just the top. So then summer came and it was absolutely booming all summer. We hardly had any rain, and if we did, you know, not that I didn't want to go out in it, but I just, you know, didn't have to go out in the rain. I could just wait a couple of hours and it'd be sunny again, you know, so I wouldn't bother. Went into winter, literally like just before Christmas, we had a lot of work commitments and stuff. I then find out when it absolutely peed it down that it was actually when I went and picked my bike up, this new bike I've got. Went and picked this up from London, and it was on that route on the way back that I actually got caught out. And oh my days, my phone was in the pocket, that got absolutely soaked. That wet, it stopped working. And I had to put it in a bowl of rice overnight to dry rice, obviously, for anyone who does try and do it. Put it in a bowl of dry rice overnight, and it draws the moisture out of the phone. And so anyway, woke up next morning working fine. So due to work commitments and one thing and another, I never got round to taking it straight back. Well, I went into the shop that I use, which I didn't actually buy it from. This bit of road is a bit bumpy in a minute. That I didn't actually buy it from in Leicester, MCA, brilliant guys down there, really friendly, really helpful, the lot. So anyway, I was talking to him when I went and brought my one-piece race suit, and I said I just happened to notice he didn't stock any RST stuff. And I asked him why, and he says, because we have so many returns on it. He says, we just don't bother now. He says, we do the leathers, but we don't do the textiles. So anyway, told him about mine, and he says, yeah, that's why, prime example. So he says, look, I can if you, oh you fucker, I can, if you want, do a warranty claim on it. Try to anyway. So I said, well yeah, if you want. I said, it'll help me, save me going all the way back to the shop I brought it from. So anyway, he sends it off to RST, and they come back after a couple of weeks and said, no, it served the purpose. And if you lift on the tapered seams, if you lift the actual flat bit back, you could see where it cracked through bending your arms and the weakness in it. So anyway, he said, no, it served the purpose, wear and tear, we're not going to do a warranty claim. So basically they've sent it back, not done nothing to it, and one dissatisfied customer later. So from now on, I brought some RST boots, so the TrackTech as well, but I'm hoping this was before, you know what I mean. I thought they're gonna swap it. So if you look on some of the internet sites, you can see the bad reviews for it. So I thought, they're gonna surely swap it, or at least repair it, but no, did the fuck. My French, but so yeah, from now on I am not buying anything RST again. And any of you guys watching who's got an RST TrackTech textile range, then comment and tell me, if you're having any problems with yours, because it might just be me, but literally two lots of both of them sent back for the same exact reason, and they try and say it serves the purpose. Well, I ain't fucking stupid, and they can say all they want, but they've lost the customer in me, and I ain't bothering no more. So next time I do, I'm gonna have to buy some waterproofs at some point, probably for next winter now. But next time I do, I am not touching RST. It's gonna be Dainese or Alpine Stars, one or the other, or any other one. See, my mate's got a Spraddle one, Spada, and he paid about 120 quid for his top and bottoms, I think, or about 140, I'm not 100% sure, but not as much as the RST. Yeah, right, they don't look as nice, but it's waterproof. I went with him to Wales and it absolutely pissed it down. There's me soaking wet in the RSTs, debating whether to buy black bags just to put over me to stop the rain. That's how fucking bad the clothes is. And that was like a day, 12-hour day, and it literally towards the end of the day, we were soaked. We've been riding for 12 hours and my mate gone to pick his bike up. I had him as pillion all the way there, so that's hard work in itself, you know what I mean. But then the ride all the way back, and yeah, so and it got that bad with me being so cold and wet. We were debating whether, we were literally about an hour away from home, but I just couldn't fucking concentrate. I was just so cold and wet from the lack of waterproofness in the RST stuff. And the thing is, I thought, alright, well maybe the waterproof repellent stuff is gone in it. So I researched it, brought some top of the range cleaner and waterproofer, put it on, and I didn't machine wash it because it said don't machine wash and wash. So literally an hour and a half it took me to wash and rinse and protect the textile, and it was even worse after. And that was after I'd hand washed it with the proper, dog's bollock stuff, and the thing's even worse. So, nothing I could do would make it any better. So it's back at the shop now waiting for me to pick up, but I'm just thinking, is it fucking worthwhile picking it up? Well, I'm gonna have to pick it up, you know what I mean, but is it worthwhile keeping, or should I just bin it? Because, absolutely shocking. So, I just wanted to let you guys know, basically, a little video about that, my review on the RST TrackTech range. And when I do go pick it back up, I'll do a little video to show you what I mean about the split seams on the tapered seams, the split bit where the glue and all that's, oh, shocking, mate, shocking. And after one time it ruined my phone and I managed to dry it out, another time I got caught out and it was hardly raining that time, and it done it again, and I had to do the same thing again, dry it all out again. And when I was telling the guy in the shop, he was saying, well, you should have claimed on RST for a new phone. They won't even repair the shoddy product that they've made in the first place. I doubt for 1 minute they're going to let me have a phone. You know what I mean? You live and learn. And I'm going to buy Gore-Tex or something next, because I looked at labels on Gore-Tex and it sort of says guaranteed to keep you dry. So that's what I'm getting next. But I've seen, like, back in the day, Hydro something it was called, Rockport used to use it in another designer used to use it, North Face I think, and it's my mate used to be able to walk in puddles and issues and they'd be solidly waterproof. They should make bike gear out of the same material, but maybe they do and I just don't know. But anyway guys, I thought I'd do that little video just to explain that and my reviews on the RST TrackTech range, and basically make your own mind up from it. But I'll tell you now, I will not be buying anything RST again. That's a dead cert. Alright guys, you take care man.